Count down now.
I'm rolling.
1, 2, 3. As always, you know what I mean? This is a branch of Great Millstone Chicago. And always, as we get started, first we want to give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, Great Millstone, tells us truth and rule well. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the Akim and Aquath out there listening and learning. This goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the Native Americans, Latino Americans, and African Americans here in America, scattered throughout the four corners of the world. I'm the brother Asha.
It's the brother Manakia.
It's the brother Yaya.
Kapaya, a.k.a. Pops.
Yeah, coming to you for another one. Quick lesson out of Chicago. We're going to play this little short video, then we're going to get into it about this stupid woman. You know,
right. And all the things that dumb women, stupid, dumb girls are known to be dumb for.
Right. Okay. This is, one of the other elder brothers put it together. Salakia, but we're going to play videos.
I just want to say, if you ever run into a black Hebrew Israelite, don't engage. Don't even talk with them. Just don't engage. Don't engage, okay? Black Hebrew Israelites are one of the reasons, okay? If not the reason why Jesus Christ had to come down and die for our sin, okay? So if a Hebrew Israelites comes to you and say that, oh, black people and only these tribes are only people that are God's chosen people, boom, false, false, false. A storyline they like to bring up is the Canaanite woman where Jesus calls her a dog. And that's how I know they're a Pharisee, because they weren't listening. And if that lady had been a Pharisee, she would not have been saved. Her daughter would not have been saved, okay? Her daughter was saved by her faith because Jesus rebuked her, yes. But if she didn't listen closely to the words Jesus has said, she would have missed the mark completely.
Go ahead.
And that's how it is with black Hebrew Israelites. They completely missed the mark.
So, you heard her. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Okay. No. Y'all just gone on the run with it, man. Like I said, we already know where this is going to go. So y'all go ahead. Yeah. You jump it off. Why not? What the hell? This is milk. This is simple. Just start cutting it. It don't matter. Pick a spot, any spot.
This is the book of Job, chapter 39, and verse 17. Verse 16, she is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because Yahweh have deprived her of wisdom. These women don't know anything, man. They have no wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding. They just going completely off their mind. Whatever they think inside their head is whatever they do.
Hold right there. And I want to say this. And I know y'all go in, y'all say 39 and what go in there and read. See, now this motherfucker talking about an ostrich. What the fuck? The Lord speaking in parables, metaphorically, and similitudes. And he's comparing the ostrich and the wisdom of a wisdom of an ostrich to that of a woman. So read.
Continuing on verse 17. Because Yahweh has deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. What time she lifted up herself on high, she scorned the horse and his rider. These bitches so proud nowadays. They don't know how to stop, bro. They actually don't know how to stop, and they probably gonna get canceled, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna ruin their parade.
Yeah, he go show him that Isaiah 4:1 show you that he go show him that. He go like, I'm gonna make a man first of all more precious than gold, and 7 women go take hold of one man, talking about let us. Hey, look. You don't have to blow a bag on me. You don't have to find. You don't need to blow a bag. Look, I'll blow a bag on you. I have my own stuff. Hey, I got my own clothes. I cook my own food. Just let me be called under your name. This is where they go because, like I said, she said that. And here's the thing. Why did he call her a dog? Pull that scripture up. Why did he call her a dog? Somebody pull up that Canaanite woman being called a dog. Let's put it in context, because she put it all out of context, and since we know she don't know how to teach, which is another scripture that's gonna come up. Let's put that in context of what it is, because she was called that, but there's a reason why. There's an absolute reason why. Anybody got it?
I'm looking at Canaan.
In Matthew 15 and 27, I believe that's what it is.
Matthew 15 and 22.
Matthew 15, 22.
Yeah. It's Matthew 15 and 22. It says, and behold, a woman of the Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word, and his disciple came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she cried after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent but into the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to the dogs. And she said, Trust, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table. Then Yahweh answered and said to her, O Lord, great is thy faith, be it to thou even to thy wit, and her daughter was made whole.
Okay, so guess what? So she, first of all, she wasn't pull up the other part that I need about what you got in Genesis. But so because of her faith. Now, who can have faith? Nobody but children of Israel. First of all, because the law, statutes, and commandments wasn't given to anybody but the children of Israel. So they can't be, the only people that can be saved by their faith is the children of Israel.
Right.
Okay? And now she thought that because she said Canaan, that, she must be a Gentile. No. Read the account.
This is Genesis 17 and 8. 17, I'm starting at 1. It's Abraham and the covenant of his circumcision. So this is Genesis 17 and 1. It says, And when Abraham was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abraham and said unto him, the mighty Most High Slaki, unto him, I am the almighty power, walk before me and be thou perfect. And I will make my covenant between me and thee and multiply thy seed exceedingly. And Abraham fell on his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abraham, but thou shalt be Slaki, and neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
Go ahead.
And I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make many nations of thee. Kings shall come out of thee, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, in their generations for everlasting covenant, to be a power unto thee, and to thy seed after thee. And I will give unto thee, and to thy seed after thee, the land wherein thou art a stranger, of all the land of Canaan, for everlasting possession, and I will be their power.
Everlasting possession. So even though it's called the land of Canaan, he said that he was going to give it to the Israelites. So that was an Israelite woman that lived in the land of Canaan, the same way we're Israelite people living in the land of America, Azareth, per the apocrypha. Okay, yep. So we're Israelites living in Azareth, the same way she's an Israelite that was living in the land that had been slated for Cain, the Canaanites, but it had been already determined that land was going to be given to them. So they moved around and did this, that, and other, but eventually they went back into that land, and all that land up through there and whatnot, Jerusalem and all that was part of Hamites' land at first.
Yep.
Period. So I wanted to stop and deal with that so that we can show she does not know. She should not teach. So now let's put them scriptures about her not being a teacher and all the other stuff.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, and verse...
1 Timothy 2.
Yeah, this is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2, and verse 10.
Go ahead.
But which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but be in silence.
So what did she do? She came in on the internet trying to teach, and you better believe, since she looks like Northern Kingdom men are going to roll with that because they think that their women are the female saints of descendants of fucking Virgin Mary and whatever they say, that the female, but our women have ran that too. Where even in our households, when I was young, the mothers was the ones that determined the the kids be getting baptized and doing this and
Right.
doing all that, all the so-called spiritual growth and whatnot was ran through the mother's perspective, not from the father's. So they'll believe that. So she basically is teaching, usurping authority and teaching her Northern Kingdom men, and I say men in general, if they want to listen to that bullshit, that
Right.
that she was a Gentile because she was a woman of Canaan. Now she was an Israelite that lived in the land of Canaan that had already been granted to the Israelites. Well, now go ahead, whatever y'all got, go ahead,
Right.
For Adam was
No, go ahead.
go ahead.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was a transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing.
Stop right there. Like I said, because by the time they get around to being saved in childbearing, they go be in their right mind. They go realize that they go have went through Isaiah 4:1, and they go be on point by then. But like I said, that bitch right there, that bitch is not on point telling y'all that shit. Okay, whatever you got.
No, it's Proverbs 9 and just 13. It say, a foolish woman is cowardly. She is simple and knoweth nothing. And that's what you got from this video. She calling on Jesus and
Yeah, the Jesus juice. That's it. Hey, give me Acts 4:12. Yeah, she called on the Jesus juice. That tell you right there. There's only salvation under one name. Oh, and somebody give me Zephaniah 3:9. Okay, so she called on the Jesus juice. So she gonna have you calling Jesus for salvation. And if you do a great favor somebody, and somebody else come along and try to take credit for it, and the person that you did the favor for don't acknowledge that it was you and not them, not only are you mad at the person if they come to try to take the credit, but you're mad at the motherfucker that wasn't smart enough to remember what you did for him in the first place. Okay, for real, dumb motherfucker? Okay, so I'm gonna smoke both of you motherfuckers. Go ahead, read that.
What the Acts of Zephaniah.
Give me the Acts.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 4, and verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
So that name is Yahweh Shai, because first of all, Jesus boils back down to earth pig,
Right.
okay, and this, that, and other. But if you look up Jesus in the Strong's, in the Greek, okay, if you get into the etymology, it's gonna take you to one thing. If you look at it, what it is, and you run the comparison of the letters and what the name actually supposed to mean, and then you go into Yahweh Shai, which is the name of Joseph,
Right.
and Joshua in the scriptures in the Hebrew, the meanings are the same.
Yeah.
So since the meanings are the same, why would you think it would be in Greek when Yahweh Shai's mother and father, Joseph and Mary, was both Israelites?
Right.
Okay, it was both Israelites. So why wouldn't they be speaking the Hebrew language?
Yeah, get that account of what he spoke to Saul in Hebrews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get that Zephaniah.
Hold on. You gonna get to Zephaniah?
Yeah, I got the
Okay.
Zephaniah,
Okay.
yeah.
You go get to Zephaniah 3:9. You pull up where he knocked him off the horse, and at that time we gonna explain it when you get it.
Yeah.
You got something, Manat? Okay.
That's Zephaniah 3, and what in 9 it says, "For then will I turn to the people a pure language that
A
they
what?
a pure language,
A what?
a pure language
Okay.
that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh to serve Him with one consent."
So the people are going to be calling on ain't gonna be no Jesus, no Jesus, no Yeshua, and all this. Ain't nobody the true people that's going to have the correct name is not going to be calling on them names. First of all, they're going to be calling on one name. And since Zephaniah shows that it's going to be a pure language, and we say there's only one name under heaven, which a man can be saved by, or can be saved by, it's got to be Yahweh Shai, because what you got there, Yah? You got it?
Acts 26.
Yeah,
No, Acts. Go ahead. What you got?
The one where he got knocked off the horse.
yeah.
Okay.
Read that.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 26, and verse 12. Whereupon, as I went to Damascus with authority and commission from the chief priests, at midday, O king, I saw on the way of light from heaven above the brightness of the sun, shining round about me, and them with journeyed with me. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue.
Oh, the what?
saying in the Hebrew tongue.
In the what?
Saying in the Hebrew tongue.
Now explain to me, why is it that he speaks Latin, he speaks Greek, and he speaks Hebrew? And in actuality, Greek is probably more popular at that particular point in time than any language, but he's knocked off the horse and he hears it in the Hebrew tongue.
Right.
Because that's the language that is spoken even in the heavens. That's the language that when the Tower of Babel was being built and all them languages came down and was split and it got called the Tower of Babel because they all sound like they was babbling to each other. The language that was being spoken at that tower before the new languages came down was that of Hebrew.
Right.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
that's out the window. Okay, whatever y'all got.
Yeah, and the problem with these stupid Christians is they refuse to acknowledge the fact that the Lord is only dealing with Israel.
Oh, yeah.
Point blank, serious.
There you go.
Period.
Great.
Salvation is only for Israel. And this is
Right.
what these stupid people keep trying to do is all-inclusive stuff because she's dumb. You know, and it makes me so mad because you dumb hoes, y'all never said nothing about the you wishes saying they are the chosen people. So why do you have a hard time with the Hebrew Israelites really identifying who the chosen people are?
Why? Because of the fact that when we identify who the chosen people are, we identify the order that they're supposed to carry themselves in, and in that order, she's not the patriot saint of the family. She's not the patriot saint of the family.
Yeah.
She's the dumb female that needs to shut her mouth and even understand that her salvation is going to come through her man, but she's not going to get that, which is what Yahya was getting ready to read when I cut him off and said, and childbearing is what she gonna be saved for. So, baby, your whole job in the kingdom, you ain't gonna have to cook, clean, or do anything. Your thing is to look sexy and want to give to your man any way he wanted, whenever he wanted, how often that he wanted. And you better hope that he's going to want it often because he's going to have such a harem of female, a
Right.
plethora of females, that he might see you every other year.
Right.
So you ain't gonna get a chance to get stretched out and burnt out. Whatever y'all got.
Yeah, I want that Amos there. I want that kindred being there was just us. That Revelation, all kindred is just Israel. You know,
Oh, okay. That word kindred. Okay,
so
go ahead.
get that Amos 3 and 2.
Okay.
Then I want that kindred.
The word kindred. Get a
Exactly.
look
So
up.
they understand when that all nations is still talking about us.
Okay.
That dumbass.
Go
Get
ahead.
that kindred. So.
This is the book of Amos.
No,
Yeah.
get through
This is the
the
book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 1. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
I'm gonna get the kindred.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So I'm gonna punish you for your iniquities. So that's like a person that see their kid out there doing some dumb shit, and he says, you know what? I ain't fucking with them. I ain't got nothing to do with them. My issue is with you. You mine. And says you mine. This is how I got. This is my issue. And so that's the case. I got the kindred when you're ready for it.
Yeah, go ahead. So the bottom line is the Lord is only dealing with Israel. He said, I change not so the sons of Jacob won't be consumed. He's the same yesterday, today, forever. The covenant was established with Israel in the Old Testament. It's established in the New Testament. The Lord said, I'm only coming for the lost sheep of Israel. He's not coming for any other nation. In the scriptures, it said the other nations are still.
No.
You know what I mean? They
Do me
mean
a
nothing
favor.
to them.
Get John 3:16 and put up John 17 and 9.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's the bottom line. The Lord is only saving Israel, period. Nobody else.
Okay, here's the thing. Now, in my thing, like I said, in my blue letter, it's got on Revelation the 7th chapter at about the 4th verse. My header is the 144,000, which is what we all as men are striving and hoping to be a part of. Okay, from the 4th verse to the 8th verse, it talks about the 12 tribes. Okay, but now in verse 9, when it opens up, and this is where they think the back door is at, and they got the master key, it
Right.
says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, see, that's everybody, of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand. So this is absolutely the elect. Why? Because they got on the white robes.
Right.
Okay, so that being the case. But when you go into that 9 right there and pull it up, you hit the interlineal and slide through it, and it comes up. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, multitude and great which number no man could of all nations and kindreds. When you get to the word kindreds, that's G5443.
Strong's G 5443. Foulet.
Let me hit it one more time so y'all can hear it.
Strong's G 5443. Foulet.
Fule. So that's the Greek word for that kindreds. So when y'all see going to that kindred and what it actually means, it means a tribe. In the New Testament, which is where we at, which is what Revelation where, which is where salvation that where everybody is hoping that they can be when it's all washed and done.
Right.
In the New Testament, all the persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, whose Jacob's name was changed to Yashala. He is the prince of the power. So this is who they think is open for, but is not. And if y'all want to say that John 3:16, let's shut this down right now. Pull that, bro.
This John 3. You want John 3:16?
I want John 3:16, and then I want the 17 and 9 behind it.
All right. This John 3:16. For Yahweh so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whatsoever believe on him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Okay, don't go nowhere. John 3, I'm going to pull up that. John 3, I'm going to pull up that 16. For God so loved the world, like he said, so I'm going to hit that here as well, and it's going to come up this way. At the interlinear, when you get in here and you read that, it says, so for love God the world. When you get there, you look at that word world, that's G2889.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos.
All right, when you pull up Cosmos and see what it means, it says this: an act of harmonious arrangement or constitution, order of government. So, like when you look up at all the stars, you're looking at a galaxy. When you look up and you see certain groups of stars like Orion Belt, the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, this, that, and the other, then you got a particular group of stars. That's the cosmos that's being used. So in that writing, it should says, for God so loved a particular group
Yep.
that he gave his only begotten Son. Okay? Now, go read 17 and 9.
This John 17. Wow.
And if y'all go into the blue letter and y'all see all this other stuff, ornament arrange, i.e. arrangement of stars, the heavenly hosts of the ornaments of heaven, then you get the world, the universe. That's bullshit and crap. The inhabitants of the earth, men, the human family, that would be the inhabitants of the earth. That would actually be oikoumene, right? That's the entire inhabited planet. The ungodly multitude, that's bullshit. World affairs, that's bullshit. The whole circle of earth's goods, that's bullshit. See, so they throw a lot of bullshit in this. Why? Because we used to use this and it was narrow, but we used it so much that Esau goes in with his narrative bending and try to add shit to it, trying to change the narrative. Now, you read John 3:16, it said, for God so loved the world, but we understood that world now is talking of a particular group of people. Read 17 and 9.
It's John 17 and 9. It say, I pray for them, and I pray not for the world.
Oh, shit, hold on, what?
Who said it, though?
This in red.
It's in red.
Yeah. Yeah.
It say,
How a shot. Right.
but for them that which I gave me, for they are mine.
Exactly. So he gave them the Lord gave Yahweh Shai a particular group of people, men in general, that was going to be that. Okay. That's how that goes. So and that's why we tell you women, you got to be saved through your men, because Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai a particular group of men or deities at that time, because ye are gods, which is spoken in Psalms, is actually talking about that. And they created everything, and they go be the ones that the women go be attached to, and the kids go be attached to, and that's what's gonna make that multitude that you couldn't count, and then some. So y'all got it fucked up. And if you listen to this dumb bitch, you're fucked up. So keep listening and have a good burn.
Fact. That's it. You know what I mean? That's so with that, we hope this is edifying. With that, we want to give all praise and honor to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakwadash.
double honor to the apostles, elders who
Con.
will and taught us truth. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam
Kwam
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
And a Baba Ball.
A Baba Ball.